This is one of my more interesting bases. I did a lot of experimenting with this base, which is stuff I've tried to carry over into other bases as I retool them. This is Black Lake Solutions. It's supposed to be a play on black water. So where most of my other groups have various redeeming qualities, even Wellington Acquisitions, even though it is predominantly a villain group, hiring mostly rogues, they are trying to keep dangerous relics out of the hands of dangerous people across the world. Destroying the planet is not good business. Black Lake Solutions doesn't give a fuck about any of that. It's the reason why pretty much everything in their group is focused on villainy. Right up front, we have everything you basically need. A trainer, quartermaster, a nurse for buying inspirations, and a face maker for altering your appearance. We've got command and control aspects. I played around with the lighting in here to make it even darker. So this is the war room where they just keep an eye on everything going on in the world. Over here is the warehouse where they work on various machinery and gadgets. I really like the idea of this. They've got equipment that isn't supposed to be held by various individuals that should have been self-destructed, but they're still trying to reverse engineer it. These Nemesis horses were so very strange. I'm still not entirely sure what the story was with them, why the Paragon developers couldn't implement them. Anyways, this is the workshop. This is where players can build whatever they need. Over here is medical and labs. They've got a mad scientist working with them, as one of my other characters. And this is where he conducts his experiments. With a pretty decent staff besides. Whenever players are resurrected, they're met with a disapproving glare of one of the arbiters. Things aren't all bad. The base has open sky, has an indoor forest. Little camp area. Actually, I had to make this tree. There are different trees that you can use. And anybody who knows how a weeping willow grows, this actually isn't an unusual formation. They've got turrets all over the place in case anybody tries to attack them from the air. That radar dish is actually above the base's plane. It is the only thing that I've done that with. in any of my bases. Your head is right at the ceiling of the base. You're not supposed to be able to go any higher. There are ways to go higher, and I have not been experimenting with that. It's beyond my ken and beyond my interest. In the meantime, we got these fun little helicopters. Now, the helicopters have portals inside of them. And that's because I already knew that you could use a helicopter as a base portal by this point, but I didn't know how it worked. So I put a helicopter down, and this guy would not show up. Or this lady. Or this lady. So I got frustrated. Put these portals inside. Ricky Warzone? Ricky Warzone. As you can see, there are more places than the Ricky Warzone available, but those are all hero side danger zones. This character is a villain. She can't go to any of them. Bunch of destinations to Paragon. Nothing. But she can fly through the red zones just fine. So, what happens is that you put the helicopter down, and no guy shows up, and won't show up as long as you are in the map, as long as anybody is in the map. The helicopter needs to be reloaded, so everyone needs to leave the base and then come back. And then one of these guys shows up. You can click on them and get your destination. Interdimensional locations. No, hold on to tier 1s. Over here is the meetings and valuables room. Fat stacks of cash, many safes. And over here is living quarters. These are supposed to be showers. I need to figure out how to do that right. Probably has something to do with clipping, but I haven't realized what that is yet. In fact, I could probably try to fix it right now. Bath and kitchen. There's the problem. The shower head winds up on the floor. as does the shower control. Now, enable a room clipping. That did not seem to do it. Yep. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know how to fix this. So, I'm afraid that I just have to use my imagination that there's a shower head somewhere there. In any case, these are barracks. If one of their agents' homes has been destroyed, they can stay here. The kitchen. A vampire coffin for a refrigerator. These are coffins used by an enemy group called the Council. It's where their vampiria are grown. Really irritating to destroy when you find one of those missions. Fortunately, they're rare. And finally, the gym. Little dojo area for people to do combat training. Weight benches, cardio. They call these Hawaii seats, and apparently those chairs swivel around. There actually are animated ones that do that. I just don't see the point in doing that when there's nobody in them. And this was actually my first base to have a pool. Nope. I was really happy that worked out so well. And that is Black Lake Solutions. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.